Hey friends, thanks for being here and checking this video out. So we're talking about Nano Dimensions again. Yes, I know Nano Dimensions, but listen, I am obsessed with this company. I love it so much. And I want to give a breakdown of why I think this company is going to be worth
$1 million.
But seriously, I want to give you my opinion and what I think Nano Dimensions is headed for sooner than I think a lot of us thought. I really think maybe by July, somewhere mid of the year, this year, 2021, this could almost be a $100 stock. And before everyone starts going, well, that's impossible. Listen, I know that sounds impossible, but listen, this is the stock market. There's no real rules. There's no real guidelines. Stocks do what they want to do. Companies and their stocks usually don't even line up what they're doing. I've talked about this so many times on my channel. There's so many stocks that are overpriced. There's so many stocks that are underpriced for what the company is. And I really think Nano Dimensions is going to be one of those companies, one of those stocks that is going to be really expensive here soon. So I'm making a prediction by July. I think this might be a $100 stock, if not darn near close to it. And if it's not $100, well, I think it's still going to be close and we're all going to be pretty happy at the end of the day. But first things first, Nano Dimension is the hot stock of 2021. And I think this is going to continue to progress as we continue to see good news come out about the company. And as we continue to see these brokerages, these ETFs invest into Nano Dimensions, that's just going to pump the stock up more. That's going to make it more desirable and more well known for people to have in their portfolio. I have fallen in love with this company so much, and I'm so sure and I'm so positive that this company, the stock, is going to continue to trail up, that I have literally put a reoccurring investment just on my Robinhood account with them. So every week I put a certain amount of money into them, even if I forget to. I'm literally using this stock as a savings account at this point because I'm so confident in them. Just look at these charts right here. I follow charts a lot. I'm a big fan of charts. The financials and the numbers are very important. They are, and we'll get to those. But charts really tell a lot. Charts don't lie. And Nano Dimensions has just been up on an upward projection non-stop. Not to mention, they've been bringing in a lot of revenue with their company, and now with the stock bringing in a lot of money that they're able to use as capital in the company. Some things that have been going on with Nano Dimension the past week or so. On Wednesday, January 20th, Nano Dimension announced it had appointed Dr. Eli David to the board of directors. Dr. David is known as a world-renowned AI expert specializing in deep learning and evolutionary computation with over 50 papers published in leading AI journals and conferences, mostly focusing on applications of deep learning and genetic algorithms in various real-world demands. So AI, that word right there, those two letters right there, those are going to be the trillion-dollar letters of the future. And when you're investing into Nano Dimensions, you're investing into a tech company, but you're also investing into a really young AI company as well. You have to remember that Nano Dimension is involved in a lot of things with 3D printing. One of the big things they're involved in is military contracts. So when I think of military, you're talking about tanks, you're talking about planes, you're talking about soldiers, you're talking about AI robots. And guys, I know that sounds crazy to talk about robots, but we have to think of the future. We have to think of what's to come as us investors. I'm not investing in the Nano Dimensions just because they're making really nice cheap circuit boards at a high rate at a very cheap price. I'm investing in Nano Dimensions for the future and what they're looking to do. So guys, when we talk about $100 from Nano Dimension, I'm really not even thinking about $100. I'm thinking about this stock as a crazy price. I'm thinking like 10 years from now when Nano Dimension could be a $500 stock. It could be something more than that. Who knows what it could be? I'm thinking what this company is going to do, what they're going to be a part of. They're part of the aviation, all of this. They're part of every sector, so many things. And yet with that, they're bringing in money. On Tuesday, January 19th, Nano Dimensions announced it had closed the previously announced registered direct offering of 35 million of the company's American Depository Shares, ADS, at a price of $9.50 per ADS. And the gross proceeds of the offering were approximately $332.5 million before deducting placement, agent fees, and other offerings expense. Nano Dimensions intends to use the net proceeds for working capital, other general corporate purpose, pursuing strategic opportunities, including possible business combination transactions. So guys, that's my little update. That's my little thought process with Nano Dimensions. So with this $100 mark that we're all talking about, that every YouTuber is like, this stock's gonna be $100. Let that just be the first part of what we see with Nano Dimensions. I'm thinking a lot bigger than $100. I really am. I'm thinking about 5 to 10 years from now. I'm thinking maybe 2 years from now. There could be a nice stock split a year or two from now. Think of the future, think of where the future's going, think as crazy as you can think, and think of Nano Dimensions with that. So guys, as always, thank you for watching. Be positive, be you. I'm so glad you watched this. I hope you have a fantastic day, and best of luck out there. Bye bye guys.